So now we've moved the beam with our warp on it, and we set it up in the loom, and here are the ends of it. This is the start of it, and I'm literally tying it in onto the last job. The last job that was through here was exactly the same sort of cloth, so it's the same number of threads across, same type of threads, and so we can just pull the whole lot through, and we don't have to rethread through these shafts here, which is very useful. It's a quicker process. Okay, so it's all tied in now. There's 1,900 new threads tied onto 1,900 old ones, and we'll start to pull it through. So I'll wind the new one through, bringing the knots up to the shafts, and we'll just give everything a bit of a pull to help it along. Get this right, and it's easy. Get it wrong, and it's horrible. Here they come through now. Wind off enough so that I can cut off the old stuff, and then I'm going to tie it on to what we call the beam cloth here. Okay, so now we've got the threads through, and we're going to tie on to this beam cloth. Just tie all these threads onto this bar, and then we can start to weave. Just sort them out, bring them through. Once these are all tied, we can start to weave. Okay, so we're all tied in and we're ready to start weaving, which means that we're going to put the weft in with the shuttles. Let's have a look. We'll throw the first one through. I've just thrown that shuttle through, and it's trailed the first weft thread after it. Let's see. There goes another. So here's our cloth, started, checked it over, it looks very good, everything, the pattern's correct, all the threads. So what's happening is that warp that we made upstairs, then we put on the beam, then we tied into the loom, pulled through, tied it on, we've started weaving it. Each one of those threads passes through a heddle. So it's just a wire with a hole in it, and these heddles are strung on shafts. There's 8 shafts here. So each of these shafts has got 1/8 of the threads on it. First thread, second thread, third, fourth, fifth, and so on, threaded across. Now we've got control on these threads. So when we drop 4 of them, all the threads that are on these shafts are down here, and all the threads that are here are up here. And across there, we've just thrown a shuttle which has trailed a thread after it. This, called the lay, comes forward, beats that thread into the cloth, into the fell of the cloth. The shafts will then change. Let's watch that. So, loom comes forward, this comes forward, beats the thread up in, shafts are changing, we come, oh, this is hard. We come down the other side, and here is the next shuttle, just on its way. Shuttles are driven by a program chain up in there, the dobby.